Hey guys, welcome to the Thomas Pokemaster, and today in this video we are going to be continuing our Danganronpa Let's Play. Yes. Okay. I've been excited. I've been waiting a long time to do this. I've been excited for this one. So we got another killing on our hands. The victim is Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nishi! Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. So, solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
Seems some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. Looks like we'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay. Alrighty, let's get this investigation started. So immediately, see the bloody dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder
That's
weapon?
right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cute. Got blood splatter. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered with blood during the murder. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. We got is this a camera? A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with it. Blood spot up there. Poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I guess we'll talk to you. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why would she kill in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately how she wanted to get stronger. That's right, yeah. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma, she was apparently killed about 2 in the morning. Would she really been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself were usually in the locker room during the day. She was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So we can only assume she's trying to avoid us. That's fair. And said she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She didn't want to sacrifice that, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she also would have come with someone else? That's a possibility, I think. Okay. Sakura's account. Anything over here? We could talk to Byakuya, why not? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investing. Fuck it. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Now no time to... Dude had a real complex about being weak. You sure I talk about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullets. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
what?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Fair enough. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? The gun. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, it would be riddled with holes. A surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro is being murdered, I bet the mastermind is just sitting there watching. They know what's happening, they're still forcing him to go. Blah, 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 blah. That seems to seem a crime idea. Fuck you, dude. If I remember right, this code is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? I'm most just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each e-handbook. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through all the doors unlocked, right? There's some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling Monogatari would have initiated a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then that means that only girls can go in the locker room and only boys can go in the boys' one. Well, there's true his body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? I don't know how to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been
So
able to
in
get in
other
there.
words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. This has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Oh. So as long as there's a promise to get it back. No, I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? Tried a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead actually can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Jesus. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from them, that means you would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just letting you make me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Let's charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking mental faculties, so I'll figure you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Cool. This place. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Boom. A surveillance camera. And that's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. The door. Look, a metal block in the edge just seems like some kind of machine. Same thing. This? What even is that? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's three of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh, did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find that chance myself the other day. Since there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these three handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm yourself. I may turn on the handbooks, and when I did... Okay. Wait, this is Sayaka's. Now, do you understand this is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier? Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. So... Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, loaning. Fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. So someone probably stole one of those because there's two girls. In fact, there's two girls in there.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. And the other one that won't turn on must be Leon's,
I
right?
see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Yeah, his death scene. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Sorry. It is fairly late. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for their handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey!
No!
Hey! Well, what? The handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no one would break that easy. But it
That's
did.
impossible!
If I say it won't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I won't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what the weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma says it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning
That's
on.
fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. I don't know. Book and e-handbook is... Yep. Okay then, this should be enough things to get things wrong. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Can I leave? What? Is it that? This is one of mine. I don't see any clues around here. Unless it's like this. I don't know. Do I have to talk to him and he'll tell me? To be exact, certainly I want to reveal his killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed her?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Oh, shit. Sorry. Genocide Jack. He's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well, go on then, dickhead. What do you think? Yep.
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. Is there really proof? There's something I'd like to take. This will provide all the evidence.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really? Ah, hey you two. Oh, big trouble. Need your
I
help.
don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
It's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
please,
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay? Hero?
I mean,
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. Suppose he can't take... I suppose you could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Cool. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, you know?
Let's go.
Looks like she entered the door to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Right behind me. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Yeah, so I'm trying to go in. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Now, can I interact with the door? I might as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Yeah, voice.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What the fuck? Okay. So she's definitely tripping on that Genocide Jack thing. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out that killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But I feel like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Yeah, what could that be? Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I don't know. My boy, maybe? Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Oh, you're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah! Bakula!
Byakuya.
It's Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut? Even Byakuya can pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Indeed, indeed. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Stop talking.
But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the
Don't
library?
make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Just tell me, you dickhead. I'm gonna check that we need to find real clues. I'm sorry, dude. Desk. In here. Remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Ooh. There's so many books and files. And so much
So
dust,
in
too.
other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. Bing bong. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp ID to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's report of a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned it to the shelf. What's a desk lamp? Hey, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
You have a problem with that lamp? It was here before then I moved it over there. Too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Yippee! And then we got a box here. There's one box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful when I was in the library. Somebody found what's in all these
That's
things.
enough.
Those segments are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the diet or something? I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for, take a look. There are very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Sneaky, sneaky. There's even a camera in here. There's some of the thick file stuff on the bookshelf. I think I'm looking through any of them. Let me give you a little one. This files are filled with graphic disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. This kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So you finally begin to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason it's interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
Tons of classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. This is too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? No. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Sorry. Holy shit. The documents gathered here are genuine. I reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? All this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is big, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. Oh shit! And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Now, always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through these reports have always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. Oh my god, dude, his voice hurts my throat so much for some reason. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites. the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, it's suspended up, but it was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of another game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? I just managed to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Oh, alright, just tell me, dude. I don't know. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file? Can you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Oh my god. But they are all... It seems like... Ken Harada, 32. Tetsu Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Misutaro Takefumi Gono. Okay, there's a ton of names. There was no end to it. I don't want to say it. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling says all the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it was to be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic? Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there's any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Some part of another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the truth bullet section of my handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like
I
that?
don't have time to play with
Come on,
you.
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Please plan for yourself. Do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Or goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him and cut me off. In the end, I felt like it was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that one, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. Others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. And to find everything I can. Okay. Muy interesting. So one of the people, but like you would think it's like what's each person's thing? Ultimate Moral Compass, Ultimate Trilogy, but the regular game leader, fanfic creator, Claire, Voyant, I still don't know what it is. Still don't know hers. Ultimate Swimming Pro, Ultimate Writing Prodigy, Martial Artist, Gambler, Programmer. So no one? I don't know. I really don't know.
Da 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 da!
Ding ding, you found a sharp edge revealing the identity of the
I
culprit.
feel as if.
Another sad creature meat. Evidence? What did you find? I can never reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I can't do
I'm
that.
sure of it.
What I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh, yeah. Miss Lundberg says she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me.
it would
Check when a girl
seem-
bullies the boy she likes, right? Remember? Okay. So where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Alright. What's the boys one look like? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is this? Weird. You got a boy band or something? Figured. Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Monitor in here too. If I break him up, he might come punish me. Camera in here. I better leave it alone. I don't know. I'm trying to think as like this goes on. Like, oh, okay, first time. Okay, so we can actually see the pool. Interesting. Interesting. Is that it? Okay. No. We got bleachers. Or this. Oh. Literally nothing. Okay. Assuming it's like the same thing over here. What? The locker? Never sounded cool in these lockers. Guess not. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Nothing's in there. The boys' locker room. I doubt I'm gonna have time to go talk to her. I guess I must have just talked to everyone again. See what happens. That's right. Shit, but just really need to get stronger that badly. Same conversation. I don't think we didn't ever talk to you. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to taking care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before we go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for success. That Kyoko turned and left the girl's locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And her handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Maybe it's the one that wouldn't turn on. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I noticed it thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. The fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means that someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. And the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Jensen jackpot, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? I don't... Well, the one thing most likely to tie this is the true nature of the rope. Okay. So go back to the library. Oh. What? Was it just talking to you?
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable! What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Was that it? What is it? There's blood on the wall, just like those edges. The word bolus is running on the victim's own blood. Could that be it? Because if she was hit in the head, she wasn't stabbed. But I guess there's still blood? The blood stain on the carpet could be caused by Chihiro's murder. Dumbbell. Let's cut that blow to the head. Monitor? The big breast system is pretty noticeable too. Those doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh boy, that reminds me of the poster in the locker room. That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. It looks like there's a poster of a popular boy band. Oh. So if there's a switch, maybe we should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Who knows more about the locker rooms? Sorry, if it's Byakuya, well, who would know? Aoi, right? Oi? What's her name? The swimmer girl. Okay, I have like a genuine 5 to 10 minutes later of just clicking on everything. I now realize I had to talk to her again, so I just started doing that now. You spent a lot of time accessing in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the pose on the boys and Gakins could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. Mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercise. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there's never a stain there to begin with. So... I have no idea what this all could mean. Does Springsteen advantage of this collection? Okay. Can I leave the... I swear to God, if I try to leave this room, it's like, there's so more to it. Okay. So, I said I should check the archive where the cord was. Because it seems, unless this is it here. I even go in here? One box is empty. The extension cord was in here before. What do I have to check, bro? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, so it's not plugged in. The lamp cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. Last time I saw it was definitely on and was definitely right there. Looks like Byakuya was using a sanction cord. I wonder if... So what could I possibly check now? You know? Maybe... Oh my god, that scared me actually. I don't know why. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn, I'm sorry, Shiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Could... Warehouse. Because Celeste might be in here? I don't know. Celeste, what are you doing here? This race is amazing. It's actually everything one may need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most
Then you're going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but it seems so pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you in only.
Actually.
Last night I saw her here. She was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
This is right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
Since she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but first she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken her rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. She went to the girls' locker room late at night and returned without knowing. There's no trace of that track deck or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay. Moving on. What if we try and check on Toko? You know what? I hate to do this, but you know what? I think this video is trying to get really long, and I've been trying not to do that anymore. So this is going to be part 1 of 2. Let's go, because this is taking super long. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Leave a like and subscribe, and I promise you I will try to get part 2 out relatively soon. So yeah, bye. Make sure, yep. Bye. See you in part 2.